So, as you kind of survey the horizon of all the different companies involved, including the ones that do already have vaccines being administered, are any of these stocks particularly compelling buys today?
I don't know any companies that are developing coronavirus. I mean, I think you can't go wrong with Johnson and Johnson if you're looking for a well diversified conglomerate. I have enough exposure to the space, to the sector, with my other individual investments. But I think if you don't have much exposure, I think that's a great choice. They pay a dividend that's above 2.5%, and then they continue to raise that. And then it's really run really efficiently. They tend to sell off businesses that aren't doing well, that aren't profiting well, and then add new and buy businesses that will increase their bolt on, that'll increase their bottom line. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily buy it for the coronavirus vaccine, especially as we talked about earlier, where they don't have they're not going to profit during the pandemic. But it's one you can buy and hold, and you don't have to follow it too closely. So if you're just looking for exposure to the sector, I think it's Johnson Johnson's a good buy. And then Novavax, I've been looking at this one more closely. The risk reward looks reasonable, at least on first guess. It's a $7 billion market cap. So I think there's some upside if the UK phase 3 is successful, which will come fairly soon. The slower rollouts of the vaccines could help both in terms of enrollment for the U.S. For their U.S. phase 3, as well as potential sales down the line. And then, of course, we talked about they can combine it with the flu vaccine in phase that's already has developed phase 3 data, and so that could be could generate revenue next winter, either combined with the coronavirus vaccine or just the flu vaccine on its own.
Definitely. So it's got a couple catalysts coming up in 2021.